Hello everybody, welcome to the show. We are on the water. Got Bonsai Guy here. We're going, this is the second time we've been to this place. Third time I think Bonsai Guy's been here.
Yep.
So as you can see, we have a path to Blaze to get out there to the actual water. We're in the muck right now, which last time in this boat was kind of rough. I guess you were out here in your kayak. You had no problem getting in and out of here.
It was just smooth sailing on a kayak.
Yeah, that's one thing. A kayak will get in even skinnier and tighter water than even these little two-man bass boats. And if you have like a bigger bass boat, you're not getting in this little bitty water. So anyway, buckle up and hang on. Let's see if we can learn more about this place and use what we learned the last few times here to catch more and bigger largemouth bass. Let's do it. So I'm trying to hit. There we go. Oh, that was a hit right off the bat. There we go. Oh! I'm getting little taps on this bait right here. Had 2 hits. Back to back.
3 out hook. Knock, knock.
Look out.
We're on.
Got
We're
it.
on. Like no cow.
Bonsai got one on a spinnerbait.
Nice. There we go.
Nice bass, chartreuse and white. I may have to get my chartreuse and white chatterbait out here.
That's a good way to start off.
Yep.
First cast on a spinnerbait. Nice little chunk, probably about maybe 1 pound, 1 ounce.
Yeah, it's probably 1.5 pounds. I'd guess.
He wants to kiss you.
All right, I'll give it a kiss. Mwah. Get him back out there.
Hey, hey.
He wasn't quite a jumper. All right, Bonsai Guy got that one turned loose. Let's try this bait. My repurposed Tatula SV on the 6'7".
Is that chatterbait?
Yeah.
The old famous one?
This is, no, I mean, it's original. It's not anything fancy. Spinnerbaits. Fish. I can want chartreuse and white. That's what Bonsai Guy caught his on. That little dude wanted that one though. Little bitty guy. Little fat juicy guy though.
Oh, look at that.
I was just getting ready to say maybe they want chartreuse and white, but he seemed to like that one. No need to weigh that little 1/4 pounder with cheese. He's McLovin' it. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to my old standby crank just to do a little cranking out here to see if there's any fish available on a crankbait or squarebill or something. And trust me, if there are, this little dude right here will probably get them. I still haven't found a comparable replacement for this guy. There we go. And that's why. Just you throw it, all it does is catch fish. Now, it may not be big ones, but anybody that fishes with me can tell you when the bite's tough and like nothing's hitting, guess what? You throw this out, it'll always pull in a fish. Sometimes not even a bass, maybe a perch or whatever, but and then I usually go to something else, but it's just one of those little baits that just is a fish attractor. Mwah. You know what I mean? So the theory I have with that is if I just get it in front of the big one's face, they're going to hit it too, right? That's the theory. And with a floating crank, it kind of works like a topwater too if they are hitting, you know, from shallow to this one goes, I think it's supposed to go 2 to 6 feet. It just depends on what line and everything. I've got pretty thick line right now. There we go. That's a crappie. And it just catches everything. Look at that nice crappie.
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's a big one.
That's a big one, boys. And I'm back to catching all kinds of multi-species on these G Loomis rods. They're just talented. This is the used rod. Look at that nice crappie. I probably should be getting a pick or two, but oh well. I'm just Kind of aiming for the shade. It's weird. This squarebill will almost go through this grass better than a chatterbait or spinnerbait will. It just is popping off. Now I'm recording. Let's catch a big one. I'm a little too close to the bank, but we just drifted in here, so we shouldn't have spooked anything. I was trying to let the wind help us, but this one thing about these little boats, like I was talking with Charles, that just in casting, and especially when you hook a fish, just that even a little one will pull the boat right towards your spot where you are catching. It's hard to keep out of an area a lot of times. Same thing with a kayak, because he was talking about how there's kayaks, you know. He's like, it doesn't take a very big fish to pull you in the kayak around.
Especially a 6-pounder.
Because there we go. That is a bigger bass. That's a nice one. Oh, Jesus, criminy.
That's a big one.
That is a monster.
It's a monster.
That is. Whoa. Did you guys hear that drag? I don't even have a clicker on. We're gonna follow him out to deep water. Oh boy. Look at him. Oh, Jesus. Stay hooked up. That is a 6-pounder maybe. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's hooked decent now. He was actually barely hooked when he jumped. Let me see if I can bring him in on this side. Oh my God. I got to get more of these diggets, so I got a lifetime supply. That's all there is to it. Look at that bass. Whoa!
That's a big one.
Look at that bass. Let's see if I can get it in. Oh my God. Hang on, guys. Up. Get in the boat. Woo! Look at that freaking giant.
Yeah.
It's held up by Bonsai Guy.
Yeah.
Not a little man. Look at that huge bass. That sucker, we're gonna weigh it, but it's a monster. On, which I've been talking about, I've been trying to find a replacement. I kind of decided, like, you know what? I'm just gonna fish this thing while I got them, because those other squarebills I've been trying, they don't produce the way this thing does. Wow. All right, let me shut my mouth and just get a weight. All right, boys and girls, we're zeroed out.
That's the same one I caught. A 6-pound even.
You think? Nope, 5. It says 5.5 pounds 6 ounces. So what? About
it's
5.5.
It goes up. It's one of those.
Goes
up to 15.
15.
And goes the next one.
I'm gonna call it 5.5 pounds, but that thing's huge. It looks like 6, doesn't
5.6.
it? Whew. That is a monster bass for anybody. There we go. It is a giant. We're going to release it. I'm going to have Bones. I got to get a quick pick. We've been keeping her wet. That, my friends, is a giant largemouth bass.
That's a big.
All right, guys, there she is. We're going to get her in the water, see if we can get a jump on old girl. Come on, you big, beautiful beast. Ow, it bit me. No, did not want to jump. Woo, let's go. All right, boys and girls, I got my blood pressure calmed back down. That was a heck of a fight. I guess I should talk real quick about what I've got going on. This is my used. I picked it up used, and I got the, I think I talked about it in another video, but I have the Aldebaran 50 on it, which is just a 50, not a HG or an XG. So it's like either 6.5 or 6.3 to 1, but it's basically your 6.3 to 1, so I can run, you know, whether it be cranks or whatever. And, you know, kind of run them slower. A lot of people typically tend to run the stuff a lot of times too fast with the higher gear ratios. And so it worked perfect for its intended purpose. Throw these little cranks. And this is my favorite little crank of all time, and it only today even proved itself even more. Whoa. Oh, that. I swear that felt like a bump. It could have just been me getting anxious on grass, but that was grass. But I've talked about it before. These squarebills are, it's amazing how if you have, I don't know if you can do it with, say, mono and a cheaper rods that, you know, you lose all your sensitivity. with the mono, but with the braid, I can actually fish it and fill it. When it ticks off grass or something, you can stop it and let it float up, and you can work it right across the top and in grass a lot of times. Well, I don't really want to put this down after catching one that big, but I may switch to something else here shortly. I'll definitely be going back to this though. Got one? Yep. That is a green bass. Oh, that's a little bitty bass with the grass on it. That's on your jig?
Yes, sir. Bandito bug trailer.
Bonsai got him one. I'm not a fan of those bandito bugs.
I love them.
That's a regular sized bandito bug?
Yeah. Oh, and he took my little thing.
Chewed up. That's one of the I like the Guggen so far, the saucy swimmers. Me and Charles were at a strip pit. There we go. That's another halfway decent bass. Hitting on the cranks. Oh boy. He may have got bigger. That is a good one. Jesus.
Yeah, that's another big one.
Oh, he's been beat up, chewed up, jacked up. Look at that fish. That fish is mangled.
Yeah, he is.
Get over here, buddy. Get over here. Let's see if I can boat flip that one and not break my $350 rod. Oh! Was that about a 2-pounder?
Yeah.
Boat flipped him with the old NRX. Very nice bass. No need to weigh. Look at that. What do you think that's from? Fighting with spawning?
Yeah.
Maybe, and then it's infected. I don't know.
5-pounder you just caught?
Probably 5-pounder I just caught. Smacked the crap out of this one. All right, let's go. Yeah, that's gonna eat him. Let me go. All right, pick. Let's see. This dude's gonna jump. I don't see anything blinking.
Nothing.
Nope. Let me move my $high rod out of the way. All right, you're gonna jump. See how clear that water is? It's not too bad. Good fishing water. I like it when it's like that, where it's, you know. Ow! He bit my finger right when he let go. Jesus. That's a fighter right there. He did. He like clamped down and then shot, and I could feel it just pulling the skin. I'm like, whoa. Let's go. So far, the old dig it for the win. I think I'm gonna try it real quick on this combo right here. I might put the swim bait on my slower setup. What do you guys think? Yep, see that? I pulled and double checked the knot, and sure enough it was weak. So one thing you have to do when you switch baits and you're doing snaps is pull that line. I don't know when the last time I tied that is. This is only a 10-pound test. So let's just see if this one will catch a fish or not.